Hey there folks, welcome to the Campin' BTE85. I am currently switching over to a new account right now. Not really sure how well this is going to go. I have a new headset microphone combination, trying a brand new program for video capturing. A lot of people use it, not too familiar with it yet, but we're going to see how it turns out. Currently I'm pulling up an old favorite, FTL, Faster Than Lights, the version 1.5.13. It's the Advanced from Steam, got it on a nice sale, and we'll get right into it. Confirm for new game, start from scratch. Now I have played this a little bit, unlocked really not much. It's two versions of the Kestrel and the Taurus for the follow-up ship, which is an NG ship. Then we have the Adjudicator, which I could be mispronouncing, but I believe that's for the Zoltans. The great thing about this is the Zoltan shield. It's one of those, if anybody's ever played the game, they have shields that protect your rechargeable shields. That amazing green bar that everybody dreads to see. And the Nother is a preferred version for myself of a Zoltan ship. Same shield, a few different weapons here and there. Now, this time I think we're going to go with, the Vortex of course is the NG single-manned ship, very heavy on drones, system repairs, anti-personnel, things along those lines. Now I did try, if anybody remembers from one of the older videos on my previous channel, a drone-only attempt, and yeah, it kind of failed. Kind of went poof right in my face. But I did recently actually get the Red Tail. Clearly, I do not play this game very much, but Red Tail is the standard for the Kestrel's upgrade. 4 basic lasers, which is great to start knocking down those shields nice and quick. Now, I am very bad at this game, so I will start on easy. I've yet to want to get into the Advanced Edition content. There's some fantastic things in there. I'm very excited to check them out and try them. But I really want to try to unlock a few other things before we open up the Advanced Edition. So we're going to go ahead and start with 2 humans, a Mantis Maxwell. Fun little guys. Kind of weak, but they pack a punch. Then Nikmi, the Zoltan power source, as our weapons expert. Go ahead and start. The data you carry is vital for the remaining Federation fleet. You'll need supplies for the journey, so to make sure to explore each sector before moving on to the next. If anybody wants to read through some of these things, feel free to pause. I've played this multiple times and died many times, so I'm familiar with most of them. And this is still just more of a microphone video capturing test. So, let's begin. Ship or instantly arm up all of my weapons. I like to deactivate the med bay to boost my engines to top power. Gives me a 10 dodge as opposed to the 5 where I only have 1. Make sure everything's locked in. And this is actually a nice change that they did do, where you can just hit return. Say I take our pilot away to go man the security doors for whatever reason. I can just click the button or even hit just return on my keyboard, and he will automatically go back. Oh, jumping away. Now, a lot of people are afraid of the nebulas. I love them. It's risky, but the chances of, it's hard to see why, but this beacon is apparently a tourist destination. One of the ships in the small station is offering a deal. I have no drones, so I will ignore it. Normally, 7 fuel for 2 drones is not a bad deal. But as I was saying, the nebula does slow down the rebel fleet, which allows you to have a few extra little jumps. The only issue, as you can see, is this little lightning bolt of danger. It cuts your power in, I've never done the math, but it looks like at least half. And it doesn't simply cut it down, but it will actually remove it from your systems also. So we are down on shields. We have one engine power, but we have no piloting power, which means we can immediately take away the engine. You have arrived in the middle plasma storm. Despite the harsh conditions, Rebel Scout seems to be waiting for you. Immediately pause. Piloting is up, my mistake. I will probably drop oxygen. Now, a lot of videos I've seen, they don't tend to play with their oxygen too much, but I tend to find it nice for the first barrage or two. With these as a 10-second reset, I can probably get in an entire battle without oxygen, but that's pushing it. So as you can see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. You can actually re-queue your shots. I did go over this in a previous video, but I think that's fantastic. And if you remove 3, it's not the third one down, but it is your third weapon in the slot. So I like to double tap the shields, double tap the weapons. Actually, there was one trick was with these 4 I found. If you do a single shot and pause it right as it's finishing charging, as we'll see in a few seconds here. Charge up, let the shot go. That will pop the shield bubble, which allows you to hit 3 times on any system you want. A little moot point since we are still in the first sector, but later on when there are 3 tiers of energy, being able to pop 3 times at once is a beautiful thing. Now next we're going to target oxygen. I always love knocking down their see, that's why right there. For some reason, lately, they have just been constantly trying to charge up their FTL and just trying to get away. So, pop their pilot in as quickly as possible. It will definitely pay off more than it won't pay off. Now, so they want to offer you the cargo if you let them live. You accept their offer. 2 missiles, a drone, and some scrap, or do not accept surrender, and we will fight them and destroy them. I always find it funny because there are shots going off right now that would probably finish them off. But I do like missiles. They are very handy. Anytime I'm a Kestrel, or in this case the Red Tail, I will accept any bribe of missiles. So we will take those, and we will jump out of here. We will ignore the store for now and probably loop north. Head to the right and back down in the clockwise position. Let's see, a small rebel ship nearby. It seems to have been refitted for transport rather than combat. Does not want to engage, but it's a rebel ship and I am Federation. So, we will demand the surrender. We will take it by force. Trying to escape. Escape is no fun. We will... my shields are damaged. Get some oxygen going. As you can see, it's turning a little reddish here. We're down to 62%. Enough for another fight. But let's not risk it. So, we're going to do a triple pop on the main piloting area. Triple pop for 1 to knock down the shields and the other 2 to guarantee a hit. Now, whenever they are immediately running away, I do like to pick on their engines as well. It does help. If you do want to focus on only one or the other, I would choose pilot over the engines, because I do believe there's a small percentage of evasion just by being in the pilot section alone. Yeah, evasion of 5 by having a pilot, which I really never tested, but I'm not sure if the engines are off, if you still get a little bit of evasion. It would not make sense if you did, but better safe than sorry. May as well just give it a couple pops here and there and taunt them. Why not? Recognize the ship as a well-known slave trader. Now this was fantastic when I was trying to unlock this, the Red Tail. If anybody's stuck on unlocking the second one, you have A, B, and C tasks to unlock the second variant of a ship. Is if you can run into a slaver, buy him up immediately, because usually NGs and anything that's not human will cost about 55 or more scrap. But they're slavers, and we will destroy them. Have to get rid of the drones. This beams doesn't do anything until... Ooh, miss. Alright, love a good miss. But since I do only have one missile, I'm actually not worried about it. Clearly it's over. I'm very not worried about it now. But surrender is not an option. I will destroy you and all of your slaves. Some people might argue that's a bad thing, killing slaves, but oops, right there. But the way I see it, they're in space. Where's their home planet? It could be millions of light years away. There's a couple. Maybe there's genetic engineered slaves. They're clones. Maybe they're android of some kind. More missiles, fantastic. Store because it's on the path we already decided. Know the ship, greetings traveler. Now if anybody has any suggestions on more games to play, I do have a few that I've been working on. A couple videos that I'm gonna probably transfer over from my previous channel to this one. I do like this channel a little bit better. The previous one just had a whole lot of angry people running around, yelling and screaming and fighting in the comments. If you guys don't care to do that, I would appreciate it. But I think I'm actually going to cut this off right here at the first shop, just because I can. So, we will make a quick decision. Burst laser, S-bomb. S-bombs are nice. Don't underestimate the S-bomb. Of anything, I would love to have a crew teleporter, but we just do not have the money. But, anyways, once again, if you enjoyed the video, learned something new, coming from the previous channel, like, subscribe, leave a comment. If you hated it, let me know. Constructive criticism, tell me what I can do better. If you're gonna flame and hate too. Any comment helps me out anyways. Alright, well, again, this is the Campin' BTE 85, and keep your head down, stay hunkered in, and time your shots just right. Have a good one, guys.